Could a pair of over-the-ear headphones with a wireless subwoofer be a hit, or just another gimmick? In this video, I'll cover these headphones and see if they really offer that punch. Hello guys, and welcome back to Tech Up. Today I have finally decided to test out a pair of over-the-ear wireless headphones that pack a wireless subwoofer from a company named Ripl. These headphones are called the Ripl One, and they retail for $199. But before I start reviewing these headphones, I'll first show you what you get when you unbox them, as well as how to connect them to your phone, and mention all the features this pair of headphones has. At the end of the video, we'll see if they are worthy of buying or just a gimmick. So feel free to skip ahead and see what you like in this whole review. When unboxing this pair, the first thing you'll be presented with is a hard carrying case for these headphones. When you open up the case, you'll be presented with the headphone and a bag for the pair that will include various items for your Ripl One. And in the bag, you'll get 4 rechargeable AAA batteries, a battery charger for them, a micro USB charging cable, and a 3.5mm connecting cable that will need to be used when you will be using the headphones with the wireless subwoofer. Oh, and you also get some manuals as well. Who doesn't love those? Now, before testing out this pair, you'll first need to connect the headphones to your smartphone, and to do that, you'll need to put 3 AAA batteries into the back of the wireless subwoofer and connect the 3.5mm connecting cable to the socket next to the volume rocker and power button on the device. Afterwards, you'll connect the other end to the socket on the headphones, so the sound that's transmitted from your phone via Bluetooth to the wireless subwoofer is being sent to the headphones. Once that's all set up, you'll need to power on the wireless subwoofer and find Ripl in your Bluetooth settings on your smartphone, so you can start using the pair right away. The setup is pretty easy, and if you're wondering what the specifications are for this pair of headphones before I dive into my review, then I have them for you. The Bluetooth version is 4.1, the range on this pair is 10 meters or 33 feet. You get a sub-frequency response range of 10 to 250 Hz and a headphone frequency response range of 20 to 20 kilohertz. And the wireless subwoofer playtime is 3 to 4 hours. As for the sub rating, it's 4.5 volts or 350 milliamps. Lastly, the Ripl One is not water resistant or waterproof. Clearly, looking at these specifications, they aren't top specs since the latest version of Bluetooth is 5.2 and that offers faster speeds and more range compared to 4.1. Aside from the specifications, the pair is easy to power on and connect to Bluetooth. Like I mentioned earlier, it has a volume rocker and a power button on the wireless subwoofer, and on the connecting cable, you'll also have a slider to adjust the volume as well. In addition to that, the pair of headphones also provide audible sounds for when you've reached the highest volume, and audible cues saying that the headphones have been connected to your device or disconnected. Now, before I start testing out headphones, I first look into the build quality and the design, and right when I pulled these out of the carrying case, they certainly weren't the greatest pair of headphones in terms of build quality. I noticed that the whole headband, exterior ear cups, essentially the entire pair were made out of cheap plastic material, and you could tell that the build quality isn't great since you can hear how hollow the ear cup is when tapping the side. Also, when putting them on, you experience a plastic cracking noise, so you know that's not a good sign, and even before playing music on them, you could hear that sound in the ear cups when you adjusted the headband in a certain way. Basically, the build quality of these remind me of those cheap plastic headphones you'd buy from a place you wouldn't buy headphones at. So you probably know where I stand on the build quality for these headphones. Anyways, as for the comfort, besides the cheap plastic feel, the ear pads are nice and plush, and the headphones offer a really nice tight fit when clamped on your head and adjusted properly. However, one thing I wasn't too happy with is how the wireless subwoofer and the adjustable strap that it's on made the headphones feel like they were moving towards the back of my head at times. Apart from that, they still sat on my head pretty well and were a good fit, but who knows how long the fit will last with this type of build quality. Now, going back to the wireless subwoofer, I have to say that initially you won't be used to it since it hangs off the back of your head, but eventually after adjusting the Velcro straps, you'll find a good fit and you'll move past that awkward phase of how it should be positioned on the back of your head. As for the sound quality, I tested out various tracks and at first it was an odd experience with the wireless subwoofer when the low end kicked in. However, I managed to get used to it and played around with not only several tracks, but a couple of bass tests as well to see what it's like and what it truly delivers on the low end. And you definitely get to feel the bass and its range, but in my opinion, I don't know, I didn't get a huge thrill out of it. Maybe for some that haven't tested something like this, they may get a better experience out of it. But I think it really comes down to the headphones and not only what the wireless subwoofer provides that made me consider this pair not as great as some other hard-hitting, bass-heavy headphones out there. Clearly, there are a ton of bass-heavy headphones that can be either well-balanced or not, and when it came down to these, they sounded really flat and dull. So if you're looking for something that's bright and vibrant, then these definitely are not the headphones for you. They have a muddy mid-range sound, and the lows are probably the best on these headphones since the wireless subwoofer just adds more to it. When listening to bass boosted tracks, I had a better experience, especially with tracks that had hard-hitting kicks in them. But let me truly break down the sound on these. They are quite recessed, muddy at times, definitely boxy, bloated, and overall a warm-sounding closed-off bassy pair of headphones. That's the best way I can describe it. And to be honest, this pair doesn't even come close to any of the other low-end bass-heavy headphones out there, like the Neurophones for example. They are a pair that pack a lot of bass and offer much better sound quality over the Ripl ones with its unique design. But on the other hand, the Neurophones are $200 more than the Ripl One headphones, so you're going to have to expect that the Ripl Ones aren't going to be that great compared to them. Personally, the Neurophones are a lot more accurate and detailed. They also sound way more natural and transparent. When I tried these headphones out and paired them with a Firefly DAC, I was amazed with how great they sounded and how much bass they offered, and I still think these provide way more in the low end with much greater detail than the Ripl Ones. One thing I also didn't mention about the Ripl Ones is that you have the ability to go ahead and take off the strap that the subwoofer is on and place it on any other over-the-ear headphones that you'd like. But there's a caveat to that, since when pairing these with a Bluetooth pair of headphones like the Neurophones, you're going to have trouble pairing both the subwoofer and the headphones simultaneously via Bluetooth to your smartphone. So you'll most likely be dealing with attaching cables to make it work. There goes a cool idea that Ripl could have had potential success with. If the subwoofer offered better Bluetooth instead of Bluetooth 4.1, then people would most likely not have problems connecting it with another device at the same time. And I could see a lot of people possibly interested in buying a Ripl One strap and adding it to their own headphones. But Ripl doesn't offer something like that without the purchase of getting it with the crappy headphones it comes with. So overall, I have to say the Ripl Ones seem to be something interesting to try out and experience, but after trying them out, they honestly aren't what I expected for $200. There's a lot of work that Ripl needs to work on to make these headphones more enjoyable. They should start with completely transforming the build quality in a future pair and maybe adjust the design of where the wireless subwoofer should be. I mean, it's in a weird place, right? And I don't know if I'm the type of person that would use these on the go since they look odd, and they do leak a good amount of sound thanks to the subwoofer. So you're gonna have a good amount of people staring at you. But Ripl's goal from the beginning with these headphones was to provide neurostimulation and offer therapeutic solution to deal with anxiety, sleep, pain, and performance issues by providing a tactile stimulation module, aka a wireless subwoofer with headphones, as a way for someone to live happier and healthier. I mean, I don't know, I think that's a gimmick to me. However, Ripl is planning on working on future generations of this headphone and improve on it based off of what I read in the manual. It looks like they were intending to test out and make this generation of the Ripl One as safe as possible for their customers and eventually move from a AAA battery subwoofer to a rechargeable lithium-ion battery. In the end, the idea is interesting, and maybe some other headphone manufacturers might look into this idea and make it a lot better than Ripl. I think a subwoofer integrated in the headband at the top of the pair of headphones would be a better place than having something hanging from the back of your head, something that's strapped to your head. For me, it just doesn't work out. But let me know what you guys think about this interesting pair of headphones in the comments below, and please like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to see more bizarre content like this in the near future. And like always, I'll see you in the next one.